When you've got so many cars you lose count, you don't organize them by brand, you organize them by color. And that's exactly what the biggest boss, Rick Ross, did. From cherry red Bel-Airs to six-door trucks, Rolls-Royces to rare classics you've never even seen before. This is not just a car collection, it's a color-coded kingdom on wheels. Rick Ross is known for owning more than 200 cars.
I was told you have 200 cars.
My guy who keep up with my cars told me that too.
Today we're fitting to find out if that's big facts or big cap. We're about to debunk every single car in Ricky Rose's large automotive empire. So buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into the wildest, most extravagant car museum in hip-hop history.
No excuses. My bad. Yo, shut the fuck up and let's get to the money, man.
Before we get started, kindly smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more celebrity car videos. When you've got so many cars you lose track, like Rick Ross, you don't count them by numbers anymore. You start organizing them by color. Yup, the biggest boss has multiple garages spread across his different properties, and each one is dedicated to a specific color scheme. Let's kick things off with one of his boldest collections, the Red Fleet. Ross clearly has a soft spot for the Chevrolet Bel-Air. He owns more versions of it than any other car. Leading the pack is the cherry red 1957 Chevy Bel-Air convertible, nicknamed 57 Renzel. This isn't just any resto mod either. It was built by at 57 Freddy, who's known for his insane attention to detail. And of course, it's sitting pretty on a custom Boss Edition set of Corleone forged rims. But Ross didn't stop there. He's also got a red 55 Bel-Air, another 57 Bel-Air, this one on Forgiato wheels, a 57 Bel-Air Nomad rolling on 22x13S, courtesy of Chaotic Speed, and a rare 62 Bel-Air wagon to round it out. If you ask Rick, the 57 Bel-Air is what Chevy was meant to be. Now let's talk Impalas. Renzel's collection includes a 58, a 62, a 64, and a slam 1960 Impala that's just straight up beautiful. And don't sleep on the 66 Impala convertible riding on gold wheels. It's clean, classic, and low. He also holds two red versions of his GOAT car, the 1973 Chevy Burt. One burgundy 75 sitting on 26-inch Forgiatos, and a cherry red 73 Caprice Classic. Still not done with Chevys, because Ross isn't. His 59 El Camino pops hard with white wall tires and white pinstriping that ties the whole look together. On the truck side, he's got both a 63 and a 79 Chevy C10, both on custom Corleone forged wheels. C10s are already legends, and Ross owns multiples in other color themes too. Stay tuned for those. Next up, check out these matching twins, a burgundy OBS Chevy Silverado and Suburban, both on gold wheels. For the uninitiated, OBS stands for Original Body Style, referring to Chevy trucks built from 1988 to 1998. These two are a clean throwback. And while we're on the truck wave, here come the six-door monsters. Meet Big Red, a massive Ford F-250 Super Duty with 3 full doors on each side. This truck is extra large in every way, and it's one of Ross's personal favorites. Then there's Big Red number 2, a 2005 GMC Top Kick C5500 he copped back in 2020. Another absolute unit, pure boss level flex. Over to the Cadillacs. Rick's got a 79 Coupe de Ville and a 68, both fitted with those signature Big Vogues. Smooth rides with old school vibes. He also keeps it classic with a 1979 Pontiac Trans Am Firebird, muscle and style all day. And then there's Sugar Knight, a Rolls-Royce Corniche replica, named after Suge Knight's infamous 96 drop top from the Death Row Records era. If you know, you know. And last but not least, the Red Fleet wouldn't be complete without his fully customized 1992 Acura Legend. This one's got full red interior stitched up by Stitch by Slick, plus 3-spoke chrome blades that fit the car like a glove. Absolute vibe. So far, what we know is this. Rick Ross's Red Fleet includes around 24 cars. That's not a garage, that's a curated museum of motion. All right, time to rise above the red and head into the blue skies, where the vibes are cleaner and the air's a little more bossed up. After that wild red lineup, we're stepping into the blue zone of Rick Ross's car kingdom. And let's just say, the old school flavor is on full display. First up, the Bel-Airs. Ross doesn't play when it comes to these classics. He's got a light blue 55 Bel-Air, 2 more 55s in different shades of blue, a 56, a 57, and a mint green 55 just to mix things up. That's 6 blue Bel-Airs that we know of, and each one's got its own personality. But to round out the blue 10, let's roll through 4 trucks that match that classic energy. There's a quirky 54 Chevy Suburban paired with an 86 86 G20 van, and then an 81 GMC Jimmy that links up with an 82 Chevy Silverado C10, both riding on Ross's signature Corleone forged wheels. It's a whole vibe. Now let's jump into the white old school section, and yeah, it's just as icy. We've got a 1970 and a 1972 Chevy Impala, plus a white 73 Chevy Burt sitting high on 26-inch forged outer wire wheels built by Sudamar Candy. There's also a 79 Pontiac Trans Am with blue accents, an 84 Ford Bronco, an 87 Chevy Monte Carlo SS, and, brace yourself, a wild 1937 Buick Series 40 Special that looks like it drove straight out of a cartoon. No joke. Now we're shifting into the earth tones, browns, oranges, golds, and yellows. Starting strong with a 1971 Gucci Donk sitting on 24-karat gold spokes. Pure elegance, beige paint, gold Dayton wires, just chef's kiss. Next, a gold 79 Pontiac Trans Am, yep, another one. A clean 84 Chevy C10, a classic 83 Jeep Grand Wagoneer with wood paneling, a yellow Chevy C10, a two-tone 53 Mercury Monterey with white flames, a tough 71 Chevelle Malibu, a 69 Dodge General Lee straight out of Dukes of Hazzard, and a 59 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz in a bold Elvis-style pink. Now let's step over to the dark side, aka the Black Garage. We're starting off with a 1952 Ford Victoria, followed by two more Bel-Airs, a 55 and 57, both blacked out with matching wheels, add a 62 Impala SS, a 63 Chevy C10, and we're already rolling deep. Then boom, here comes the standout, a first-gen 67 Chevy Camaro SS in two-tone black and silver, dark interior, aftermarket wheels, and pure street attitude. He's also got a 68 Pontiac GTO convertible, a couple of heavy hitters in the 71 Caprice and Impala, and of course, the iconic 1996 Chevy Impala SS we all love. Oh, and don't forget his 1948 Chevy COE tow truck, aka the Rick Ross Towing Edition. He's really got everything. Now for the grays, starting with a black and gray Firebird, then two Nardo Gray 73 Chevy Caprice 580s with turbochargers and massive blowers under the hood. And yes, he owns two. The only difference? The rims, because why not? He also has a fully chromed out 86 Chevy Caprice Classic box Chevy, plus a gray Bel-Air convertible that reportedly cost him $250,000. That's not a car, that's a statement. Wrapping up the old school district, there's a calm, cool green 73 Chevy Caprice. And just like that, we're at 45 vintage rides, which added to the 24 red ones, brings us to a clean 67 old school cars owned so far. Let's talk new heat, starting with the Corvette C8 Stingray. Ross couldn't decide on a color. First it was neon yellow, then he wrapped it baby blue, and now it's got a black to white fade, sitting on black Forgiatos with a mint stripe on the hood. Every version is a win. Then we've got a real throwback moment, a BMW 750 Li, built to replicate the BMW 745 LIE 66 from Ross's 2006 Hustle and music video. Total nostalgia trip. This surprise gift came from his car guy at 57 Freddy, wrapped in all white, riding on white Forgiatos. Next to it, a chunky 2004 Hummer H2, matching the Bimmer with clean vibes. Now for performance, Ross grabbed a Ford F-150 Shelby Super Snake and matched it with its muscle car cousin, the Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500, both dressed in that classic white with blue racing stripes. American muscle done right. And now let's not play. Ross is a luxury guy at heart. The Bentley Continental GTC, classy. But when you zoom out and see his Rolls-Royce section, that's when the money really starts talking. The man owns 7 Rolls-Royces, a two-tone Rolls-Royce Wraith by Mansory, a matching Rolls-Royce Spectre EV, a Rolls-Royce Dawn by Mansory with Tiffany blue interior, a white Cullinan, a black Cullinan by Mansory, 2 Rolls-Royce Phantoms by Mansory, one in all white in the crown jewel, a 2025 Phantom in Nardo Gray, with a full Hermes orange interior that just screams, I'm built different. Of course, the man behind Maybach music had to go all out. If you're keeping count, we're deep into the 70s or 80s in terms of total cars now. And guess what? We're still probably not seeing everything. All right, now let's step into the ultra-luxury section of Rick Ross's insane collection. First up, the two-tone Maybach S650 sitting on Forgiatos. Smooth, clean, presidential. Then there's the brand new Maybach S680, which Ross himself says is his favorite modern car. It doesn't stop there. He's got the S650 Cabriolet, the 57S Coupe, and even a regular S-Class he saves for his quick airport runs. Because yeah, even the jet deserves a Maybach pull-up. Okay, that's all the luxury bosses. Now let's turn up the heat and hit the supercars. You've got the matte black Ferrari F8 Tributo with yellow accents, stealthy but aggressive. Then there's the classic red Ferrari 488 GTB, straight from the Italian playbook. Oh, and he used to roll a white 458 Italia with red Forgiatos. Later switched to blue ones because why not? But when it comes to pure exotic fire, the bright green Lamborghini Huracan STO might just be our favorite in the lineup. Although we got to give respect to that Porsche 992 GT 3RS. That thing is a beast. Ross also has a more daily-friendly red 992 Carrera S. But wait, did you know the boss even owns a NASCAR car? Yup, back in 2022, he bought one of Jimmy Johnson's number 48 race cars, and not just any old stock car. This one was part of Jimmy's legendary 5-time Cup Series championship run. Straight history on wheels. Now, if we're counting, we're talking 91 cars total so far. But don't blink, we've still got one more section to hit. Time to dive into the big boys, Ross's trucks, 4x4s, and oversized toys. Let's kick it off with one of the rarest rides in the entire collection, a one-of-one custom Pontiac Trans Am pickup truck. Well, not technically a Pontiac, it's a Chevy Bandit, completely reimagined with full Pontiac Trans Am styling, inside and out. Hood, dash, interior, even the wheels. It's themed to perfection. One of a kind, one word, snapped. Next up, you've got Ross's wide-body Tesla Cybertruck, because you already know he had to go electric in his own way. Then it gets wild. He owns an 81 Hummer H1 in military camo with Louis Vuitton interior. Yeah, you heard that right, LV inside a tank. Same goes for his antique military MacGyver vehicle, turned into an LV line beast. Who else does that? Nobody. That's boss level different. And of course, Ross has a monster truck, because why wouldn't he? This one's based on a Chevrolet El Camino with Aces High painted on the sides, a nod to a legendary monster build once owned by Jay Pancake. Ross brought the legacy back, but he didn't stop there. There's also a 6x6 white Chevy Silverado, which he casually drifts and whips donuts with on his massive estate like it's a toy. Oh, and it wouldn't be a proper wrap collection without the G-Wagon, G63, and a Lamborghini Urus in the mix. Then there's the life-size Tonka truck, a bright yellow 1978 Ford F-250, fully themed like it came from a kid's dream garage. Another icon, the 2004 Freightliner M2 Business Class. You might recognize it from the 2006 Push It music video, and yup, he still owns it. Time capsule with horsepower. Now don't be surprised if you stumble across a real fire truck in Ross's yard too. An old school 1950s International R190, just chilling like it belongs there. Oh, and just when you thought you saw every COE truck he owns, here comes another two-tone Chevy COE for good measure. Now for security, Rick's got options. A 2005 Lincoln Town Car Limousine, a 2023 Cadillac Escalade ESV, which he literally forgot he had, and a bulletproof Chevrolet Suburban, because protection is key. To top it all off, Ross went full Transformer with it. He owns a full-blown 18-wheeler rig, a Peterbilt hauler to transport his other cars and toys. It's giving Optimus Prime with a boss chain. The final verdict is that we found 109 cars in Rick Ross's collection. Now, does he really own 200 to 250? I'm pretty sure, yeah. But he got them spread out in different states. Some he never shows, some he even forgets he owns. Overall, we think we covered the most important, biggest, and flashiest part of the whole plethora of vehicles. Like if you're riding with the boss, comment your favorite car from the collection, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping builds and auto madness. And remember, it's not just a garage, it's a kingdom. This is the world of Rick Ross.